Imagine a boy born in the bustling streets of Douala, Cameroon, with nothing but a dream and a pair of worn-out shoes. A boy who would one day conquer the world of football, not just with his talent, but with his unshakable spirit. This is the story of Samuel Eto'o from a very young age. Samuel was obsessed with football. In his neighborhood, Encomondo, life was tough. The streets were his first pitch, and a ball made of wrapped plastic bags was his most prized possession. He played barefoot, dodging potholes and weaving through crowds, honing the raw speed and killer instincts that would later define his career. His father, an accountant, wanted a more stable future for him, but Samuel's heart beat only for the beautiful game. He once said, "I ran away from home to play football. I didn't have any shoes. I didn't have anything. But I had a dream." That dream led him to a local club, UCB La. His talent was undeniable, a shining beacon that couldn't be ignored. Scouts started to notice this lightning-fast kid who scored goals for fun. At just 16, he got the chance of a lifetime, a trial with the legendary Real Madrid. Leaving Cameroon for Spain was a massive culture shock. He was young, alone, and spoke little Spanish. At Real Madrid, surrounded by superstars, he barely got a look in. He was loaned out several times, first to Leganés, where he started to show glimpses of his potential, and then to Espanyol, which was less successful. Many young players would have crumbled under the pressure and disappointment, but not Eto'o. He had a fire inside him, a determination forged in the streets of Douala. He knew he was destined for more. His big break finally came when he was loaned to Real Mallorca, and that's where the legend truly began to take shape. At Mallorca, Eto'o wasn't just a prospect anymore. He was a star. He became the club's all-time leading domestic league scorer. His explosive pace, his clinical finishing, and his relentless work ethic made him a nightmare for defenders. In 2003, he led Mallorca to a historic Copa del Rey victory, scoring 2 goals in the final. He had proven his worth. He was no longer the forgotten kid from Real Madrid. He was Samuel Eto'o, one of the most feared strikers in Spain. His performances at Mallorca caught the eye of another Spanish giant, FC Barcelona. In 2004, after a complicated transfer saga, he made the move to the Camp Nou, and what a move it was. Playing alongside Ronaldinho and later a young Lionel Messi, Eto'o formed part of one of the most exciting attacking forces in football history. His time at Barcelona was pure magic. He won La Liga in his first season and retained it the next. But the crowning glory came in 2006, in the Champions League final against Arsenal. Barcelona were trailing 1-0. With just 15 minutes to go, who stepped up? Samuel Eto'o. He scored the crucial equalizer, sparking a comeback that saw Barcelona lift the most coveted trophy in club football. He had reached the pinnacle. Eto'o wasn't just a goalscorer. He was a leader and a fighter. He was fiercely proud of his African heritage and became a powerful voice against the racism he often faced on the pitch. He famously threatened to walk off during a game after being subjected to racist chants. a brave stand that brought global attention to the issue. He declared, "I was telling them that for all their millions, I am still a man." After 5 incredible seasons, 8 trophies, and 130 goals for Barcelona, including another goal in another Champions League final victory in 2009, a new chapter began. In a blockbuster move, he joined Inter Milan, managed by Jose Mourinho. Many thought his best days were behind him. They were wrong. At Inter, Eto'o showcased his incredible versatility and tactical intelligence. Mourinho often deployed him in a wider, more defensive role, a task Eto'o embraced for the good of the team, and the result: history. In his very first season, Inter Milan achieved an unprecedented treble: the Serie A title, the Coppa Italia, and the Champions League. Eto'o became the first and only player to win back-to-back trebles with 2 different clubs. It was an astonishing achievement that cemented his place among the all-time greats. But his journey didn't stop there. Eto'o's nomadic career took him to the ambitious Russian club Anzim Ekashkala, making him the highest-paid player in the world at the time. He then returned to the Premier League with Chelsea and Everton, still showing flashes of his genius, before spells in Italy, Turkey, and Qatar. And we couldn't talk about Samuel Eto'o without celebrating his monumental career with the Cameroon national team, the indomitable Lions. He is his country's all-time top scorer. He won the Africa Cup of Nations twice, in 2000 and 2002, and an Olympic gold medal in 2000. He played in 4 World Cups, carrying the hopes of a nation on his shoulders. He was, and still is, a national hero. Looking back, Samuel Eto'o's story is more than just about football. It's a story of incredible self-belief. It's about overcoming poverty, rejection, and prejudice to reach the very top. He was never just a player. He was a warrior, a symbol of hope for millions. He proved that with talent, hard work, and an unbreakable will, you can turn a dream born on a dusty street into a global legacy. Today, he continues to give back, serving as the president of the Cameroonian Football Federation, fighting to create better opportunities for the next generation. From a boy with no shoes to a king of the beautiful game, the story of Samuel Eto'o is a powerful reminder that no dream is too big. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible football journeys. See you in the next one.